maybe I should add very light touches of some words, because there are some words here, just especially on this area, so that it would blend in more. The color isn't enough for me. So I'm going to very lightly put some paint on my palette and hopefully be able to stencil. Let me just see if I have a stencil brush. If not, I'm just going to use one of those big brushes. Now, when you're stenciling, you load up your brush with paint and then you offload. Let me just get a paper towel. Because if you don't, you're going to have a lot of bleed through. So let's start, say, here. And just do it very, very lightly. I'm dying to see what it looks like. And I don't really want a very heavy pattern or words. Let me just see. Wow. This is what happens when you've got long nails. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Or maybe you should just bring it closer to here. And it doesn't matter if they mean anything or if they don't. The words, that is. Just a little bit of something, just so that it doesn't look like it's not meant to be there. And I'm lucky I didn't have any bleed through. So let's do it again. So I'm loading my brush and then offloading my brush, because I don't want it heavy and I don't want any bleed through. Okay, let's see here. I might do some this way. And it's okay if I got some on here. I want it to look aged and old. Maybe we'll do the whole thing like that. Let's see. Oh, it's too dark. I should have done it a bit low, a bit lighter. And I just want to make sure that none of it goes on her face. I kind of like it a bit dirty here. I should have done it a bit lighter here, but I can always sand some of it off. Okay, I've made lines here. This is where my moldings are going to go. See, the lines, you will not probably be able to see them because they are very light. Okay, well, let's start again. Let's go sideways here. Just do the reverse. And let me get my paint. This is not a typical stenciling brush, but unfortunately I forgot to go and get some from downstairs, even though I've been up and down God knows how many times today. No, that's not going through. I need more paint. Okay, let's see now. Hopefully it's light. Why isn't it going through? Maybe I don't have enough paint. Let's see. Okay, we've got some here, which will make it work better. And let me get some more paint. Maybe I'm offloading too much. I don't know. Yeah, that looks good. I just need a little bit in here. And that's perfect. Let me just get rid of my brush, put it in here, remove the tape, and this is what I planned that we would do. Just move my stencil out of the way. So, I decided that this is how these are going to go. I'll have to check the where the middle is. I've marked it, but I can check it again. And then there should be another two. And, oh, there's one and two. Okay, these are SKU 2119. So I'm going to paint this one with you and actually have to touch up the others. I don't want to paint them on this because I know I'll get it all over. We're going to paint and highlight these. So let me just grab some more paint and let me cover this so that I don't mess up. And where's the paint? Right here. The paint is very, very thick, so I need my sprayer because it'll be easier to get them in. Let me just mix them. Don't need that. And where is my brush that I was painting with earlier? Okay, and let's see what we're going to do with this. I'm just going to bring the paint closer to you. And if you don't know anything about WoodUBend is an unbelievable product. It's their moldings used to embellish furniture, walls, plastics, glass, metal, and the best part about them is that when you heat them up, they bend, and I shall show you that. Right, as soon as I finish painting. And we're going to highlight with some Posh Chalk pigments as soon as we're able to. These WoodUBends, you can bend them. You can, when heated, they're brittle when they're dry, but when they're heated, they become very malleable. And you can bend them in any direction. I have over 200 designs on my Etsy website, which is, the information is on my Facebook page. Okay, this one is done. But look at the details on this. Let's try, I want to just go over a couple of these because I noticed that I hadn't covered them completely. Some of them, the grooves are so big that I missed some. And probably because I didn't have my glasses. Now to adhere them, all you need is good wood glue. Do not use any of the other glues like PVA because it will not work. You want wood glue because this is a wood-based product. And let me see. There's this, yeah, this one needs it as well. They break easily, but they mend. You can mend them very, very quickly with a bit of wood glue and some heat. And try and remember that after you join them together, to sand for a completely seamless project. Okay, and let me just, oh, this one needs as well. Right here. And right here. There's just a couple of spots that are annoying me. Now you can distress these. You can drill a hole in them. You can do everything that you do to a wood molding, except with a wood molding, you can't bend it. And this you can. And I don't know if you can apply a wood molding to glass. There we have this one. I'm not using a lot of paint, I'm just touching up. And my paint is quite thick. That's why I added some mortar to it. And let me see where the last one is. Let me see if that one needs, yes it does. They all needed a little bit of a touch up. I should spray my brush because it's getting dry. Okay, I think we're done. Just got here and one more place. Okay, let me just get rid of these. And then I'll show you how you apply them. I do want to clean my hands just a little bit. I've got baby wipes. Oh no, I have antibacterial wipes for my hands. Usually I use the bare wipes, but I think I left my package downstairs. I just don't want to mess up my area. Okay, let me get the wood glue. Oh no, we need to put some pigments on them. I was going to use the red magenta pigment, which looks like this, which is really pretty, and I put it on this rose, but I'm not so sure that I really like it. I love the rose, and I think this one might go here, but I'm going to have to change the color. I might make the rose brown as well, and then do some highlights. I don't know if this is going to look that great. Well, it might. Let me just get a small brush. I just made a little bit, so we're going to have to make some more. So I'll show you the process. So let's just try this. And when dry brushing, you just need a tiny bit of paint, and you just do it horizontally. And let's see how that color works. Actually, that color is not too bad. Okay, let's do the rest of them. It brings out, the highlighting brings out the details. So this, oh, oops, you can't see it. Well, there it is. I'm just trying not to, sorry, I was doing it off camera, but I'll do the other ones on camera. But this one looks really nice. This kind of looks very coppery. I want to add just a little bit more. I'm not adding too much. Hi, Amanda, how are you? I'm good. Yes, these are going on my stool. We just, let me just recap. I wanted to mesh this with this. Hi, Kathy, how are you? Hi, G, how are you? You're all on Lebanese time. It's a joke. I didn't like how this didn't really, the decoupage paper only goes up to here. So I wanted to kind of mesh them together. So I got some, I found the stencil I had, where is it? No, I can't see it. Hopefully before the end of this I'll find it. But it had a lot of words. Hey G. And so I put it on in the areas that I knew these were going to be going on. I measured first, and I put tape, and I just stenciled a few words. I got a bit heavy here, but it's okay. I haven't seen any emails, Amanda, but I'll check. Okay, and I was in the process of painting my moldings because this is what I decided we're going to do. This one's still wet, and then one here and one here. And then this one, I painted it in metallic paste, light gold, but I don't really like it. So I'm probably going to paint it brown and maybe highlight it, but we'll see. Yeah, but this, I meant it to do it a lot lighter, G. Okay, let me put this cover back on because I don't want to mess up my stool. And we're dry brushing the moldings. I really like how this molding has come out much better than the first one I did. But look at all the details that you get with dry brushing. Isn't that incredible? Yeah, it looks like I might have put too much on here, but I can always go back and touch it up. Yeah, I did put more than I did here. Let me see if I can wipe some off, because it's a bit too much. Maybe I should just add some brown. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to add some brown. Where's my brown? I just put the paintbrush away, but we're going to get it. Okay, I've got my brown here, so we can touch up. And then we'll wait for it. It won't take long to dry. It's just a bit too much. I got too much brown on there. Yeah, patinas are really easy. I mixed this one, oops, wrong place. I mixed some earlier before I came on just for the flower. But then when I looked at it, I kind of liked how it looked, so I'm still using the same patina, the same pigment. And this one is called Red Magenta. So the color is really, really good. I'm probably going to need some more, so I'm just doing this. Dry brushing with a horizontal surface. I don't want it as heavy as the other one. It's always easier to add just a little bit at the beginning. Don't do what I did, which is add too much. There's a bit too much here, but I think we're okay. And then this one is the one. Let me see if it's ready to accept some pigment. Yep. But the details are really great. So we have all four now, and then I have this one. But with this one, I'd like to add some more. Because it looks a bit stark. And because I don't have a lot of pigments on my brush, I'm just holding it vertically. I guess that's better, right? And one more left to do, and this one's a bit wet over here. So let's just do the areas. I'll come back a little bit heavier in a minute. I don't want to add too much. Okay, I'm going to add just a little bit more. And put this away. And now we're going to adhere them. So let me take them off so I don't make a mess. All right, where's my glue? And the glue is right there. I also made lines where I was going to put everything. And I can't see my line. Oh, there it is. So this one is, can you see? So this one is right here. So I'm going to go here and apply the wood glue. I use a Tight Bond Quick and Thick. And all you do, well, we warm it up first, but I didn't. Actually, I didn't. They're not very thick woods. My fingers are going to be pretty disgusting later, full of wood glue, but you apply it on everywhere. And if you get too much, that's okay, because you can remove it with a Q-tip, which I don't have here. So hopefully we won't get too much glue. Just warm it up. Maybe a little bit more because and we're going to put it right here and move the glue. See, I did get a lot of glue here. And before you warm it up again, I'll get a brush, a small brush. A small useless brush. Where are my useless brushes? Let's use this one. So you just get in there. Oh, this one, the bristle's not long enough. And you push down. And you just remove it. Or you can do what I'm doing right now, which I prefer, because I can reach down. And then you heat it up again. Okay, that's better. Yeah, this red is actually the paste from Posh Chalk, watered down. I'll show you what it looks like. And just push down. And these do get hot, and they're supposed to. The paste looks like, what did I do with it? You know, this is embarrassing. I can never find anything when I'm on live. Well, let me show you where. This is what the paste looks like. It's actually, paste. It's actual paste. Now this paste, Elaine, you can water it down and make it a wash like I did here. Or if you put it through a stencil and you heat it up, you actually get it to puff up. If we have time when I finish this, then I'll do a small demo. And then let's put this one on here. it's going to bleed through the holes, because they're so tiny. But just make sure you cover all the surface because you want it all to bend. I mean, you want it to bend, heat up, and also when no surface is flat. Neither this nor this is flat. So when you're adhering the two together, they'll just bond. And let me see, where did I put the center for this one? I've got so many marks. Hold on, let me just measure. 7 inches. I'm going to move it so that you can see what I'm doing. Now I'm doing here, so that's 7 inches from here. So we want it here. If it's not tacky, I'll have to reheat it. And again, you remove the wood glue that's come through before you heat it up. If you heat it up and the glue's there, you're just going to have a bit of texture left. The glue does dry clear. Hey G, where are you? Need to ask you something. Okay, let's heat that up. Actually, I just found some in here that I don't like. Okay, so that's 2 down. Now we're going to put this one and this one. Okay. These will be easier because they don't have holes. I don't want to put too much, but shh, Camille.
It's weekend. It's week.
I'm live. So I'm going to put this one there, and then I'm stretching it a bit because I might have an area where I, hold on, let me just grab a wipe, a clean wipe. I want to make sure that I don't take off any of the writing. Where is my glue picker? Okay, I'm just going to remove the glue here and heat it up. Oh, and here. Yeah, let's try this. Has G gone? See how I've stretched it a bit? Can you see that? Okay. I don't want it going over the edge, and now we've got this one. And I think I'm seriously thinking of painting the flower red. I mean brown. And doing it just like the moldings. Oops. Right here. I don't have enough. Oops, I was looking at the screen to see how much closer I needed to be. And guess what? I don't know if my glue's going to work this time because it bubbled on me. Okay, I stretched it a bit. So what do you think of the flower? This is what I painted it. I painted it with light brown, light gold. And some pigments. I'm not sure I like this at all. So let's do the other side. We'll do this side first. I keep losing my... Now I've lost one. Oh, there it is. I'm going to turn this around just so that you can see. We'll do this one and then I'll move it up. So this one goes here, and this one goes here. And maybe the flowers could go here and here. What do you think? So here, yeah, I'm thinking here, maybe here, because I only have 2 flowers. So let's work on the last 2. Amanda, great minds think alike. Okay, let's heat it up. And let's do this. I'm going to stretch it just a bit when I heat it up. Should go to the edge. And if you get a little, if you move it and you get some glue residue, that's no big deal. You can just remove it, just like that. Okay, I'm going to stretch it just a little bit. And hold it down till it kind of cools down. When you heat these up, they take as much time to heat up as they do to cool down. So if you heat it up for 5 seconds, they're going to take 5 seconds to cool down. And this one. I'm going to start giving away something. What I'm going to do is starting today, what's today? The 2nd of July. Every time you share, I get a message who's shared. I will write down your names, put them in a hat, and then at the end of July, on the last Friday of July, that I'm doing a live because I'm doing them every week, I will pick a name from those who have shared and they will win something. And for the first one, I'm thinking that I will give one of the new decoupage papers away. On this one, I do not need to stretch it. The glue's coming out, I'll show you where from. The glue is coming out of here. Can you see it here? Because I'm pushing down. Yeah, you can see it. See here? Every time you push down, because I knew I put too much glue. And that's a good thing. So we can leave it like this, but you know that I can't. We're going to do the flowers and add the flowers, I think, here and here. Now next week, on Friday, I'm not going to be doing the live actually on Friday because I'll be on a plane. And when I get off the plane, I'm going to find a really special place that I will be able to do the live from. And it'll be a surprise where it is. I will send notifications. Let me heat it up. Anyone's got plans for the weekend? Long weekend? So look at that. Oops, what did I drop? I dropped something. Oh, one of the pigments. Look at this. I really like it like this, but we're going to add the 2 WoodUBend flowers. What do you think? Okay, let's get cover the WoodUBend glue. Well, it's not WoodUBend glue, but and paint both flowers brown, and then we'll highlight them. But I'm also thinking, and you might think I'm silly, I'd like to put some sort of wash over it, but I'm just not sure what kind. I guess I can use this paper towel. I'm probably going to have to add some more paint. You can't see what I'm doing, sorry. Once this is finished, I'll just seal it with a satin sealer. Any satin sealer will work. Let me just spray this. And these WoodUBends don't need any primer. You can stain them, you can paint them, you can gold leaf them, you can foil them. You can patina them. You can basically do anything and everything that you do to wood. I'm going to add some more paint. Where is my thing? I'm thinking of gold highlights, just not all over the WoodUBend, in places. And what I've done is I've put all the colors of the pastes and pigments and patinas on a paper, so it's easier for me. Where's the other one? Oh, right there. Look at the difference. You can't see the highlights, you can't see the petals, you can't see the flowers, but I don't like the colors. You have so much details that you have to get into. And it's not easy to do it on a live when you're rushing.
Going to the stores.
I think I forgot to shut off my phone before the live started. Okay, that should do it. Oh, there's the stencil. I found the stencil just to show you. It was just these words. And actually, there was a place where I thought it needed some more. Right here. So I'm just going to put just a little bit. And maybe here. Just so that it feels more like it's part of it. I think that's everywhere I wanted. I could have done this here, but I chose not to. Okay, let's see if we can warm up these. Glue them on. And just warming them up to dry them. And where's the... I told you I keep losing things. Now I'm looking... Oh, there it is. For the highlight. I'm trying to find my brush as well. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Oops. I'm just doing the edges as well. Okay, so this is what we have here. It's a bit heavy. But it's on there. I could always go over it with some brown. There's one. Let's do the second one. Now for the paste, I think because we're coming close to an hour, what I'll do is at some point, if I get the chance this week, I'll do a video and post it on my page on how you can use the paste. Let me just, and how you mix the pigments. And I'll do a stencil with the Posh paste and how it rises. Let me just put some brown on this because I feel like that's just a bit too much. Don't tell me I put my thing away. No, I didn't. Good. And here, I just feel it's a bit too much. But I might, I don't know. I like it like this, but I would like to see this one. And there's the other. So let's put these together, I think, like this. A big flower at the top. Right? Yeah. Big flower. I didn't heat it up, naughty girl. it have been better here? No, I like it closer. What do you think? Here, or should it be closer to the top? Because I can remove it. No, I kind of like it closer. Let's put some more glue. And let's put that here. And let's heat it up. Now you have to be careful when you're using a heat gun because you can actually burn the WoodUBend. I've done it. It doesn't show you could still use it. It doesn't make, doesn't change any of the abilities to bend or to adhere. The only thing is, I doubt whether you'd be able to stain it then. It might be a little bit difficult to stain. So there you go. The stool is finally finished. I'll put a coat of satin on top. And then I might, if I have time this week, I might put some gold highlights. So, what does everyone think?